The Lifestyle Fam, it's a privilege, it's a pleasure to have Mr. Reginald Burgess. If you haven't seen the first interview on influencers in agriculture, these persons have contributed immensely to the development of Jamaica agriculture sector. Today with Mr. Burgess we'll be speaking about exotics and the opportunities that lies with exotics and the lumber industry to a smaller extent. Mr. Burgess, welcome. Big shout out from the viewers. How are you?
Thank you very much, Mr. Williams. Just to give an introduction, I moved onto this place about 20 years ago. It's 9 acres. It's a very stony, not very deep soil. So I had to choose carefully what plants I want to put on it. Gets good rainfall. So there are any number of trees that I have put on it, and I have some experience with how to grow them and what are the markets that are possible for them. This tree that I'm standing beside, for example, is called Jaboticaba. I don't have a picture of it, a picture of the fruit bearing, but some of you will know it. It bears fruits about the size of grapes. They're very nice flavor on the trunk and bigger branches.
Okay.
And this gets ready to sale with school children in town. It's a very nice little fruit. It bears 2-3 times a year. This is a young tree which is just coming up, but I have some other trees which we'll see in the meantime.
How long does it take for beer? Because it's a young tree.
I have 4 varieties of it. There's one variety that takes about 4 years. This particular variety takes about 7 years, and this tree is about 5 years old. So I'm expecting bearing any time shortly. But you have, as I say, you have 4 varieties of it, and the quickest bearing one is about 4 years. And I say they're quite a nice fruit. It comes from Brazil, and there are a few of them around in Jamaica, but it was introduced originally by Mrs. Marjorie Davidson many years ago. There's actually a tree there's actually a tree in Castletown.
Okay.
A couple of trees in Castletown.
Okay, cool.
All right, so this is one. I also grow a lot of naseberries. Naseberries is a species that takes this thin limestone soil, and as you see, breadfruit also takes this thin limestone soil.
So the limestone that's in Jamaica is beneficial to them as well?
Well, it's just that the soil is very thin. Yeah, they'll grow on an alkaline soil.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Right. I can't grow, for example, the lychees and things. I have to grow them. Lychees wouldn't do well up here because the soil, they don't like that kind of soil. But there are other species related to lychee which will also grow on this very thing. You see, for example, if you take a look at what I'm doing. This is what the soil is like. As you see, it's very thin layer of soil, and below it limestone.
Oh, so it's very stony.
It's very stony limestone.
Okay.
So what I'm doing here, I'm going to put a particular tree that I want growing here. So I'm bringing in soil which is more acidic to put in this.
Like normal topsoil?
Normal topsoil. To put the Jaboticaba that we were just talking about. It doesn't like the limestone. So I'm going to put a Jaboticaba tree here, which I'm going to put better soil to grow.
Nice. Excellent. All right. Yes, sir, Burgess.
Yes, so I don't know, that particular tree is a thing called Ilama. It's a very unusual and rare tree for Jamaica.
Ilama.
It's related to custard apple and sweets up. It's budded on, my brother budded it on for me. It's budded onto custard apple, and I brought in soil from where he's at Skyline Drive to put there in order to get it grow properly. That is the mahogany.
Oh, the mahogany cuttings. Okay, cool. So you use that as mulch?
I use it as mulch.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Let's just go down here and look at this section.
So Burgess, you walk strong for your age, man. Yeah, man, it's a blessing, you know. Well, I hope a young youth, you know, would love to be your age and be strong as you. All right.
Been so well, you know, but I'm coming on.
Okay, okay.
Right, so in here, what I have, as you see on the border, there's some cedar trees. You see the mahogany there up on top, with the pods in it. That's the mahogany there.
Okay.
And inside here, I have mostly naseberry, and I get good sale for the naseberry.
What variety naseberry are those?
Those are actually brought them in from Mexico. One of them is called Hacia,
Asia.
and the other one is called oxgoose cab. The oxgoose cab sometimes like bear naseberries as big as grapefruit. And I get ready sale for it in the supermarkets in the supermarket in Ontario.
So that's an area a person can tap in terms of a naseberry.
In terms of naseberry.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
So the over that side, in terms of the mahogany.
Over there now,
is that tree?
That's my neighbor down there. That area is forest because that's their land, and my land just goes down.
Oh, okay.
So there's another Jaboticaba. That one bears. That one has been bearing several times, and that's another variety. That tree is probably about 12 years old. And I have quite a few pear trees, star apple scattered in about the place.
Okay. So just like this one that we have right here.
Yeah, this is as you see, we have various pear seedlings. I just drop and I let them grow, and some of them come out quite nice.
Okay, nice.
And see Mr. Cedar coming up there. Along the border, you'll see I have a cedar there, I have a mahogany there, and I'm going to put in some more mahogany. Just where that tree's been cut down, I have suckers to put mahogany to put that one there. Coconut as well.
Oh, so okay. So you ensure that you put the borders around the cedars around.
Yeah, part of the region. And then up in this area now, I can grow a few citrus. Some of the anonas, that is the sweet top relatives, will also take this kind of side. So I lost most of my citrus to greening.
Oh, citrus greening.
Yeah. So I've got some new citrus from Bogwalk Nursery, from CGA Nursery. I put them in and keep them free of the psyllid, and so far they're doing quite well.
Okay.
This dragon fruit is a new fad, if you want to call it. So I have a few dragon fruit around, which
those are expensive. What, $2,000 a pound?
Something like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they're expensive, but.
Yeah. But I just grow them for, I don't sell them as yet. I don't.
Okay.
But it's something that is useful to use the old stump as a. I have a
summertime can run on it, like a trellis.
Yes, yes. I'm just starting out with some mangoes. I have a few mangoes, but because I lost the citrus, I'm putting in a few mangoes. Mangoes don't do particularly well here because it is a little bit
humid. Yeah.
But I try to keep them going. That's a variety of naseberry from Florida. It's supposed to be one of the best. This one is called Alano.
Alano.
Yeah.
Okay. Sapodillo.
Yeah. I'm trying with another citrus again. That I like. What's his name? Pomelo and pomelo and the shaddock, the big pink shaddock.
Okay.
And that is friend of mine got that. Okay.
So, Sir Burgess, what's your thought on the citrus industry? Is it a dying industry?
No, I don't think so. I think they'll get to a point where they're beginning now in Florida to find a few resistant varieties.
Resistant or tolerant?
Like tolerant
yeah.
varieties. They have a few tolerant varieties. So I think they can go in that direction.
Okay.
It's going to be a long time for it to recover. I mean, right now, Tradewinds keeps it alive because of their fertilizer program, and they have to do regular spraying.
Yeah.
But I think eventually they'll come to the point where they'll find some varieties that can take it. Because if the origin of it is Southeast Asia or China, and their citrus industry has not died.
And the psyllids doesn't affect you over there?
The psyllids, yeah,
There it is over there.
that's where the disease originated. The psyllids are there, but they managed to keep a citrus industry going.
Okay. So it's just basically good management.
Good management, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit insecticide intensive in some areas, but I think we'll get to the point where we can find, a fairly good management system where it's not too, where it's not too difficult to keep them going.
Or too expensive. Where you affect it ROI.
Yeah.
But the price of citrus is really going up in the supermarket.
Yeah. Even in Florida, I see citrus over there, a dozen oranges selling for like $10. It's amazing. It used to be the cheapest fruit, and now it's more expensive than apples.
Okay, I have a question for you because I was doing my research and I found the same amount of vitamin C that's in June plum is in citrus. What would you advise person, or maybe I'm wrong? I'm not. Yes. So it's not like you couldn't trade off one for the other.
June plum is a little more difficult to process, I think, and the dwarf June plum, which grows very quickly, I think the processors, if I recall correctly, somebody was trying to do it and asked me about it once, and the processors find a difficulty processing the dwarf June plum.
Okay.
I think there was somebody who tried it on a commercial scale, and they had some problems with it. But the big June plum is a beautiful fruit, and our normal June plum. But again, it requires plenty of water. It grows well in St. Mary and Westmoreland. But I don't have one here. I have a little dwarf June plum, but it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is my little propagation area.
To do.
People come asking for plants, and
You supply them?
I supply them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mostly Avocados and a few mangosteen. This is an interesting tree. I have a couple of them. That's a macadamia nut.
Macadamia nut?
Macadamia.
Macadamia nut?
Yeah.
What's the purpose of that?
That is a nut it's a very nice tasting nut. I'll break one of them for you, break a couple of them for you can see.
Okay.
It was at one time, Albert 21, they tried to do it, to bring it on.
Prickles?
Yeah, no, ends of the leaves. There's this one and a variety with a smooth leaf. But it's a nut that is grown in Hawaii on a commercial scale. They tried to grow it here on a commercial scale during the time of Albert 21, but I think that
was in the 70s.
In the 70s, I think the propagation material was not. They didn't choose the right propagation material. There is what it's like, and you see all of those remains hanging down there. These are what the nuts are hanging on. So it's quite a productive tree. But this is just a seedling that.
So we're ready available market.
Well.
Because it does
have to be an export market,
not local.
It's not local. It would take a lot of investment to do this one. Yeah, there's another Avocado tree. This little tree here is one of the lychee relatives, and I have several varieties of it.
Lychee relative?
Is a lychee relative. This is long.
Okay. Long gone?
Long gone, yeah. I don't have any long gone.
Yeah, it's not bearing.
But this is a nice dwarf variety.
What time of year the usual beer?
There are about 5 varieties in the island, and there's one of them that bears maybe twice a year. The others you have to use a special fertilizer regime to get them going. There's one farm that has a very large acreage of it. When I say very large, he has probably about 20 acres of it.
20 acres,
and it has to be. It's very difficult to manage to get it to bear, but it's the best variety.
But in terms of the ROI is good.
Yeah.
Because for the exotics.
Yeah, and it's good cash flow and everything.
Yeah.
Because he managed it so that he gets almost throughout the year, or at certain times of the year, he can supply his market.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Avocado. That is just a seedling that dropped there, and I allow it to grow.
Nice roots, yeah. So, do you fertilize these?
Yes, I fertilize some of them, not everybody. The Avocado gets this fertilizer. And I don't things like the pear and the OTT apple, I don't really need to fertilize that much.
Okay.
Because you get good rainfall. We have had a very good rainfall here.
Yes, the November period.
Yeah. This is something that's an interesting plant. I don't see much of it around. It's an
What's that?
It's a thing called Rondelletia.
Rondelletia.
I think it's a native. I don't know if this particular variety is a native.
Something edible?
No, it's just
Oh, it's ornamental.
ornamental.
Oh, okay.
Very pretty plant. When it is in bloom, and it's covered with those, a very pretty plant.
Okay. This is our raspberry.
Yeah, this one get away. But
Good old raspberry, man.
yeah.
So it just grow wild.
I planted actually.
Oh, you planted?
I just take over. So I got
Okay.
I have pruned it back occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're coming back now to the sweet stuff family. I have two different varieties here of hybrid between the cherry Moya, which is the one that grows up in Castleton, and the sweet top. And this one it's now in its dormancy. So the leaves are all falling off. It's in its so.
It's the fall period, right?
Yeah, it's fall period.
Fall, yeah, man.
That is a dried up fruit of another variety of it. This one looks more like a postulate. The leaves look more like postulate.
It's big.
It also bears a fairly big, nice fruit. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see any
Well, Mr. Burgess, this farm is your personal gym, man. Keep it active.
Yeah, there is. Oh, that's what I get on that too. There's a ripening.
Ooh, nice.
fruit.
Whoa.
You can you?
I'm zooming.
Zooming?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Catch him. All right, so the viewers, subscribers can see it.
Yes.
A good size.
Okay.
Nice.
Zoom on it.
So that fruit, okay. So, but that's not fit, has it?
No, that's not quite fit.
Yeah, because I think between we could part of open up some more.
Yes, you have to open up some more. Yeah. But that's a late one.
Yeah. Nice, and it's very sweet.
It's not very sweet, but it's a nice flavor.
Most of the sweets that we have is basically local variety.
Local variety, yeah. But this one, the Asamoya, there's a nice big fruit, and that one is very sweet. That's really nice. As you see there, I was telling you about planting the lumber trees along the border. Over there, so over that bush is next door, and my border is just running along there. So I have there, that is Guatemalan cedar, that's a mahogany there, that's another cedar. So all of that.
That's those big one down the side, yeah.
Those cedars and mahogany, nice mahogany.
So if persons want to take the lumber or the timber industry seriously, you have a plan for like a 30 year.
Yeah.
It's a pension.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And something you see is profitable.
Yes, it is profitable. It's there. You don't have to do it anything, and the soil.
So maybe not you have given on nutrients.
Right. And you see this old cedar tree was cut before I came here. The remains of it.
Sir Burgess, because we have persons who basically are into the climate smart and environmental, friendly groups, and some persons are against deforestation.
Yes.
With the timber industry, just to speak on it a little, once you cut it, right?
Yeah.
You try to replant,
yes.
or
you try to replant, put in something else. If you don't put in some of the mahogany was too close to some of my fruit trees, so I take them out. But basically, what I want to do is put the mahogany where it is going to be cut and fall over into an area that I don't have the fruit trees, so I don't mess up the other trees.
Yeah, and compete for nutrients, the sunlight.
Yeah, but I keep planting them, and you'll see mahogany and cedar in all stages of growth.
Okay, nice. Nice.
This behind you here is another variety of the same jaboticaba, and this one it's a different flavor altogether, and they call it the white jaboticaba.
White jaboticaba.
It is.
I'd love to try it one day.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can
How big is the property?
9 acres.
Oh, 9 acres, but just stony.
Yeah. Down the bottom, I have better soil, and I have sort of more difficult trees down there, or more of that.
Beautiful.
This is another variety of the long one, and it bears without need any special fertilizer. I've just picked a crop off.
Okay. So what's the yield like? It's good?
This one not particularly good. That is a nice fruit. And that one down there is the one that bears, this is it bears a lot, and it will also doesn't need some of them need a chilling requirement. That one doesn't have a chilling requirement. It's called.
What do you call it chilling? Temperatures below 18 degrees Celsius or 20?
Yeah. Matter of fact, some of them require temperatures below 15.
Below 15?
Yeah. Even in Mandeville, I had it in Mandeville and it wouldn't grow, but we work on a fertilizer regime.
Okay, and you can push it there.
Yeah.
Nice. So if you give it organic matter or compost, does it help? Or no? Not much. So you need the inorganic fertilizer?
You need inorganic fertilizer.
Okay.
That's a date palm. I just came around and saw it. Dates I've actually seen bearing in Westmoreland.
That one?
Nice heavy bearing, yeah. But this one, it bears, but the fruit don't come out good. I think it's too humid.
It's might sound strange still, just learning. So if you get the palm from seed from it, like I have the palm oil, right?
No, this is not the palm oil. It's a date, you know, that sweet date.
Sweet date. Well, first, I know.
You don't know the, okay, you don't know the date. It is grown in the Middle East, and it has a sweet. It's like a prune. It's sort of like a very.
Oh, okay.
So the oil palm is a different species altogether. I don't have oil palm on here, but this one is a nice looking palm, and I'm hopeful eventually I planted a few others, which I hope will cross-pollinate with it and maybe get it to be.
Okay, nice. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, right.
And that's most of where the line is the proper stop.
The property is a little further over. You see that nice naseberry tree there? That's the right. If you look through, you will see some naseberry. That's one of the ox postcards. The ox postcards naseberry. The nurse Johnson, Joseph Johnson, and also the Bodle's nursery has that same one. I gave them some of the budwood of it, so they have been able to multiply it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I try a few mangoes that bear.
But see, like the naseberry is the king up here.
Yeah.
Because almost every 3 years fruits. Because you know they have certain plants that are suited to certain geographical climate. Yeah, man, we're gonna
fertilize them, and I look after them well, so they reward me.
Nice, yeah, that is good.
This citrus is recovering from. It had a fungal disease on the leaves. It's a new variety. This is the what do you call it again? That pink one. The
pink citrus.
Yeah, it's actually an orange that was pink. But it had got a bad attack of fungus and slugs, so it's just recovering now.
So see fruits. There's some fruits on it.
So some more Jaboticado here. That one. That's the. Let me see if there's any fruit on this one. This doesn't know where the fungus is. It's like a dry plant.
Oh, the fungus.
And these are two varieties of mango. That's a very nice mango from Guyana called Buxton Spice. This one is from Trinidad. It's called Ice Cream. Ice Cream,
okay. Beer's good?
It bears good. No, they don't bear particularly well in this climate. But the fruits are delicious. Let's see. No, this one doesn't have any fruit on it. But you see, this is not as, it doesn't look as, these Jaboticabas don't look as healthy as others. This one I just put some iron chelate on it, and it's responded quite nicely.
Better, yeah. But
this area is a little bit too limestone for it.
Too limestone, yeah. Very alkaline.
Oh, there's one thing I want to show you. There's another tree that
It's stones.
quite good sell for. See that tree there? With those big brown fruits on it.
Big round orange zoom. Yeah.
Yeah. That is Mommy supported.
Wow, mom supported it.
Yeah.
Oh, the great mom supported one.
That sells very readily.
Is it come like ice cream?
When you eat it,
Or a butter taste?
it has no. It's kind of. It's not by eaten by itself. I find it a little bit too dry. But when you do a smoothie with ice cream, it's delicious.
Okay.
And the Cubans like it. I used to have a Cuban friend who I used to supply me because they're really.
Oh, I like it, yeah.
It's called batido del mamey, which is a mixture of mammy and ice cream and healthy milk.
Okay.
Place is a little bit overgrown because there's a way for some time, and you see the vines kind of take over a little bit.
Yeah, man. That's
It's a little
okay.
untidy.
That's okay.
All down there now is steep and stony, so I just have
Lumbers.
cedar and mahogany.
Cedar mahogany. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's my naseberry, my
Star fruit. Star apple. Yeah, star apple.
star fruit. I see it selling, but the production is kind of. I get a lot of trouble with fruit fly.
Oh, with it.
Yeah, but it's fairly productive. The thing is, I don't pay enough attention to it.
Okay.
Yeah, this mango is suffering from a cedar tree was there, so I have to take it down.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Come on. Sir Burgess, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, we appreciate
Yeah.
for this time you're going through these, educating us on the different exotics.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let me go down a bit further. It all gets better as you go down. So, what is it? What's this salad there? I think this is.
St. Anne
No,
Clear.
it's not St. Anne Clear. It is I think it's no, it's not Killampally. It's the other one. I can't remember the name. But down there is Highgate. Is it Highgate? No, Coronal Tree.
Colonel.
Coronal Tree. So it's a bit further down. So I'm going to take you on a long walk.
That's okay.
That's Ebony, which is in St. Andrew quite a bit.
These are ornamentals now.
The ornamentals, but at one time there is some musical instrument maker in Europe that came looking for it some time ago.
Okay.
But there wasn't much of it around, so I think they get it mostly from Cuba these days.
Which one? That's the
Ebony.
That's this one?
Yeah, West Indian Ebony. Dry Ebony.
What kind of musical instrument do you use that for?
Is it for clarinet?
Clarinet.
You see those black clarinet? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you get water up here, or are you basically rainwater harvesting?
No, we do some rainwater harvesting, but there's also, I share a well with the big property next door. The big property next door. Yeah, this is just my little vegetable land and odd pineapples and things. I have a few pineapple varieties that are different.
Oh, cool.
I just keep them going. That is one I collected in Manchester.
Dragon.
One called Whitley. And there's some others, some smoothie ones. Apart from
Does it say the dragon fruit?
yeah, this is a wild growing Jamaican dragon fruit.
Okay.
This has never produced fruit, but that one up there has produced fruit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Over there, that's the sweet tamarind. It's a nice sweet flavor to it.
Nice.
Rather than sour. But I'm just sort of getting this back together again. It was
Okay, yeah.
overgrown.
Yeah, man.
And then I came around and found some pimento in this area. So I got a little bit of pimento off of it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But it's not really commercial like that.
Well, pimento, you can always sell pimento. I mean, I get probably get a bag when it goes properly. It can be sold.
Okay.
But I think a lot of the pimento properties around St. Anne are abandoned. So I don't know where pimento is going to come from. And I think that's a fairly a fairly good crop as well.
Yeah.
The problem is with some of the other different kinds of trees.
Mr. Burgess here, I love our crops. I don't know, you know what you're doing? You're doing something called genetic preservation, preservation of biodiversity, you know, which is huge globally.
Yeah.
A lot of person wouldn't really understand it.
This is one of the varieties of long one. This tree has been cut back twice already.
How's the bearing like?
Well, this one has to be given a special fertilizer regime. But the bearing is very heavy. The only problem I have is the rat bats.
Oh, I want to destroy them.
Destroy them. But it's
actually the one that we've got growth in this way up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's tangerine?
Tangerine. Well, these tangerines, they're suffering from the greening.
Greening.
Greening hasn't killed them, but it's not
slow down yield.
Not put the production altogether. And I used to spray them with white oil and insecticide and whatnot to keep off the sooty mold, but it hasn't helped. It's just they're just at the end of their production cycle. And if I try pruning them back, they'll die.
Nice.
So we've virtually lost the citrus. I'm getting new citrus in, but I have to keep those clean with insecticide.
Okay. You know, I just looking at this, you know, this can be some form of eco-agritourism as well. Where tourists come and, you know, once everyone come pick on, you know,
yeah,
we camp out and...
Right now is a worse season for fruiting.
Yeah, I know.
This is the famous durian.
Famous what?
Durian.
Durian.
You know that fruit that is very high smell?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's like jackfruit still. I like it. It's a very soft, nice texture.
Fruit.
But it has a very, very strong flavor.
Okay.
So this is one of the trees that a friend of mine who brings in a lot of trees, and he's given me this one to propagate. So
nice.
get something like that.
How do you propagate this?
So far, we've only been able to propagate it from seed. I've tried propagating it by
superimposing. Doesn't work.
That's the remains of the citrus. We used to have nice citrus down here, but the green is killing it. So I'm putting in a few avocados, a few mangoes, to try to get something else. When I was away, the scale insect got around these things and kind of
Something more. Soap on something you use them?
I use white oil.
Oh, it works excellent.
It doesn't work so quickly and so well. You know, I've given this 2 sprays already and it hasn't.
What about soaps? What soap?
Soap, no. This thing is, you know, you can see some of it coming off and the insects are gone, but it's going to take a while.
Okay.
What we have, this one is...
It's a young rambutan.
Rambutan, yeah. And there's some older rambutan trees there. This one is a thing called Pulasan. There's a big Pulasan tree. They haven't borne yet, but I'm hoping. It's a very nice fruit. It has a taste of, it's like a lychee, but it's bigger. It's in segments, and it has a kind of sweet sour taste to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that longan again, this is related to rambutan. It's a Pulasan.
Pulasan.
Yeah, it bears a fruit like a rambutan, but it's a different species. And there is a rambutan. That is one that which variety is that? That is I got that one from Toller Estate.
Oh, from Mr. Tolo.
Yeah. And there's another one over there that I got from Xavier.
It's orange bowl.
And I have some mangosteen down there.
Mangosteen.
Yeah.
A lot of a seed.
It grows from seed. When you say, no?
And the mangosteen. Or how close is it? It's close to here?
You want to see it?
Yeah, man.
I have several mangosteen trees around.
Because there's a demand for it.
There's a demand for it.
Yeah.
And as fast as I propagate them, somebody comes and says, I want that. There's a competition for it.
So you propagate them and sell them?
I propagate them for it, yeah.
So like how you sell it?
Okay, I sell depending on the size, anything from 3 to, I wait until they get to a size, because what happens when you sell them too small, sometimes they just go back. This one got, while I was away, it got almost killed by drought, and it's coming back very nicely now. Here's another one, and there's another.
Over here.
And I have 2 bearing trees over that side.
Okay, nice.
I don't know if you can see them, but we're going over that side.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this you'll see the leaves are the same.
So the first process is climate dependent on
Yeah, it's climate dependent.
temperature,
Not
humidity.
so much. It's more, I think, temperature, humidity. I think it likes a little dry spell before.
Dry spell, okay.
And then rain comes and it flushes like anything.
So because you're saying that you're not going to sell it without a terminal.
I make
Terminal
sure
bud.
that the terminal bud is coming up. And
Okay.
the plant
Alright, could you
looks
point on the terminal bud just so viewers?
Yeah. The terminal bud, well, this will be where it will be coming from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once it starts as a single shoot, right?
Yeah.
And as it gets bigger, you get the side shoots coming out, right? As it matures. So this is about maybe this is maybe about 2 years old. It's small for 2 years.
Oh, mangosteen, yeah.
Yeah. So they're slow growing, but there's some seedlings that will grow quickly.
And there's 3,000 Jamaicans per seed.
Well,
Seedling.
a tree like this, I'd sell for much more than that.
Oh, okay, because it's bigger.
It's much bigger.
How long it take for beer?
It takes about one I have down there, and I want to keep that genetics. It took me about 8 years to get it there. Normally, they'll take anything between 10 and 12 years to bear.
So why is the crave for mangosteen? That I'm gonna love to know. Why is the crave for it?
It's a nice fruit. It's a very nice fruit.
Okay.
And it's pretty. It's very attractive.
It's beautiful. All right.
The plant is also attractive.
Yeah,
And,
we can see it.
You know, people there's a kind of, if you want to call it something on the internet that says how nice it is also.
Okay, all right. Oh, so those are the fruits, dragon fruit.
Yeah.
Great dragon fruits.
Yeah.
The only certain climate in grow they can grow anywhere in Jamaica.
I think they grow almost anywhere, but they do better in the hot, wet areas.
Nice uptone plants. Regular Jamaicans can get into.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's the this is the yellow one.
There's a yellow
That
one.
one is purple.
Purple.
But you have some that are self-compatible and some are self-incompatible. So unfortunately, when I planted mostly the self-incompatible ones. So I have to get back to planting more of this one, which is the self-compatible, and then crossing
Mr. Burgess, me have viewers who are lay person, you know. Me are agronomist, you know.
Yeah.
So explain incompatible versus the compatible.
What happens is that the compatible ones, the pollen from the same plant will fertilize the stigmas, and the fruit will develop.
Yes.
The self-incompatible ones now, you have to take pollen from a plant
To another.
from another plant
True.
to another
Yeah,
variety.
that is good. But questions, well, you have bees on your property. Will that help into the pollination?
Not very much, because they're not bee pollinated. They tend to be moth pollinated.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what the moth.
So it's better to plant the
self-compatible one.
self-compatible. Okay.
And the self-compatible one, the variety is American Beauty.
American Beauty. Okay. So guys, if you want to get into dragon fruit, American Beauty, excellent variety.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
List of them on the internet as to what is compatible and what is self-incompatible. Yes, so these are some smaller ones that friend of mine gave me some other varieties of it.
How you propagate the dragon fruit?
You just cut off the...
Cut it like when you call it single by them.
Yeah,
I just stick it in the ground?
I stick it in the ground and it grow.
So if someone was to do an acre of that,
yeah,
it would be massive ROI. Once you can take care of it, manage the crop.
Yeah, because over here they're selling it at crazy prices. I mean,
the $2,000 they're uptown supermarket, man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
In America they sell them at $5 a piece.
Yeah.
Fruits. But still, you know, in Jamaica I started selling down here for $1,000.
$1,000?
$1,000 for fruit.
Okay.
But yeah. Let me see if I can. If you want to set this one at the yard.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I'll set him on.
I hear people selling these things.
This suckers them.
Suckers them for all kind of impossible prices.
What's the name? Abio?
Abiu, A-B-I-U.
A-B-I-U.
Yes. Again, I get ready sale for it. And this is a sort of kind of off crop. When it bears heavily. And it's not very sweet, but there's a nice flavor to it.
Okay, you make good juice.
Not so much juice.
But it's eating.
Yeah, it's eating.
Oh, it's raw. All right.
Yeah. Fruit
And the funny enough, you know, most of these fruits have high medicinal properties.
Yes, yeah.
Make your food be your medicine.
This one is from Amazon area, upper Amazon.
In the Brazil area.
Ecuador, that sort of.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Abiu.
Oh, that's the yellow one that was down here. No.
Nice.
Here's your piece.
Thank you.
No, leave it. Just watch your foot so you don't slide.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good.
Good, yes. Look at it, it's a
Sweet sauce.
No.
No, sir.
Let me tell you what it tastes like.
It tastes like.
Let me taste a piece more, I can tell.
Yeah, but let me eat a fruit and it tastes like
Oh, take this.
If you want to give her a piece.
You want more? What is that?
it tastes like
Star fruit. Star apple or star apple?
Star apple.
Yeah, similar to star apple.
The hard is not to crack. It would be so hard to crack, you would have seen.
So it comes off the tree looking like this. Oh, it's green. And then I put them to dry in the sun for a few days.
It's something big in Hawaii.
Hawaii, yes. Most of them come from Hawaii. It's really from Australia, but I think Hawaii commercialized it.
You piece of Lisa?
She'll get the knife to take them out.
Give me. I think the hardest part is the tough.
Yeah, Hawaii industrialized it. I don't know quite how they do it, but it's all in the, you know, you can always find in the literature how to do it, how to commercialize it.
Abiu, A-B-I-U, Abiu.